Is this... Hang on, let me put the screen back on. Where's... Now, can anyone hear me is the question. Can anyone hear me? Can anyone hear me? Because I see the mic right here is working. Can anyone hear me? Alright, well, I see a whole bunch of yeses right now, but for some reason the chat, video was not working. So I want to make sure again, since the video is now back up. Can you hear me? Because it's now 8 p.m., so I want to go start refreshing. But I want to make sure you all hear me first. So if anyone... Okay, a new message popped up, so I guess everyone can hear me now. I have no idea why it didn't work, because it was doing all this beforehand. Before I started stream, I was talking about how this is the 6th year of me doing this. I was explaining how the 17th game was and all that. So much bullshit. I was going to show you all what happens when I try and play Madden. It's probably going to be a little bit before the site uploads. Maybe I could try it once again. So, this is what happens when I try to play Madden on my desktop. As we give it a little bit more time before I begin refreshing. See, it's load up Origin. Because it's got to load it from Origin, since that's where I had to get it from on Steam. Yeah, it always takes this long to load up because it has to load up. There we go. See? Loads up. And then crashes. That's what happens. And then, where was the settings for it? Don't you just love it when I'm like Steam's frozen? Let's see, view and store, because I think it has the recommended settings. Let's see, I think it was down here. Yeah, here we go. I don't think what I have is powerful as these. I don't remember off the top of my head. I most certainly don't remember what my other one was, but I think that's the problem. Because remember, like I said, my graphics card, this new one I have, is half as powerful as the original, which is unfortunate. Alright, so before I begin reloading, anyways, I was saying, for anyone that doesn't know, the 17th game is, it's the team the 17th game you play is a team that finished in your seed in the other conference from 2 years ago, and alternates with the AFC hosting all the games one year and the NFC hosting the other year. This year it's supposed to be AFC. So, for example, the Ravens, the second seed in the AFC North, they host the Rams this year, who were the second seed team in the NFC West from 2 years ago. So I hope that explains all. It's an interesting way they did it, but I wish they went to 18 games instead. I don't like it that teams get like 9-8. I like it be equal. So I hope very soon they'll make it 18 across the board. Well, look at that. Already problem with the site. No games for this week have been posted. Well, the site's already broken, guys. Let's see. That's too funny. Oh, God. I guess we're going to have to wait even longer. That's a bitch. See your team's future 2021 schedules. A few moments wait. It's supposed to be at 8. It's been 4 minutes. Let's see if maybe it works. That's just a video. Schedule release? No, it's not saying anything. It's still not working. Well, it looks like it's working for the Ravens page, but I don't want to check each team individually. I want to check all the weeks in total. So can you please just work, stupid site? Man, always just like in my experience, the first week of the year, the site's like always broken. Is that the experience for anyone else that uses the site like the first week of the season where it's like broken, doesn't work properly whatsoever? I remember one time a game ended like 10 minutes previously, and it still said the game was going on the site. And that was like week 1 of last year. That was pretty bad. I think I even posted my server too. Like, come on! All the other years when I did it, it just right there. Not this 5-minute delay because it won't. The fucking site's broken. Not even a Hall of Fame. Ain't that a bitch? Any link right here? Here we go. Schedule maybe. Come on. Work already. Oh, now it's working. Let's see if it goes back to week 1 now. Finally! Now I can rage and react to the schedule. Jeez, after that long, like, 6 minutes delay. So, of course, the kickoff game. Cowboys at Buccaneers. But why? Why couldn't it be like, oh, I don't know, maybe the Bills? Why not, even though Breeze is not there, so I'm sure they're going to decline, why not the Saints? Sure, they beat the crap out of Buccaneers the entire year, but 12-4 team's better than a 6-10 team. Oh my god, there's so many better opportunities. I don't like that, and I don't want to hear excuses, Cowboys, prime time, and all that crap. I swear to God, the Cowboys can go 0-16, they still somehow get 5 games. So stupid. Jaguars at Texans. Chargers at the football team. Right off the bat, Seahawks at Colts. That'll be cool. I'm saying dog go up against his former team, the Jets. That'll be interesting. Jets at Panthers. Vikings at Bengals. Cardinals at Titans. 49ers at Lions. Ooh, big one right off the bat. Steelers at Bills. Damn, how big games start off the year. Eagles at Falcons. Wow, Browns at Chiefs to start off week 2. I thought they were going to have a night game later on in the year for the playoff rematch. Packers at Saints. I'm surprised that's not a night game either. Why is Broncos at Giants a 4 p.m. game? That's really weird. I know why. It's because in the NFL they have rules where the Jets and Giants can't play at the same time. So that's why Giants and Jets usually get more 4 p.m. games or whatever than they should be. That's probably why. Dolphins at that's the second year in a row that the Dolphins visit the Patriots in week 1. Why is that a 4 p.m. game? That game was not really that impressive last year. Oh my god, this is the 4th year in a row the Bears and Rams played each other on a night game. Remember? 3 straight years too when the Rams hosted. Remember, for God's sake, do you remember the Sunday night game in 2019 then Monday night game last year? That was fucking terrible. So Monday night, wait, what? Just one Monday night game? Ravens at Raiders, okay, but that's it? Supposed to have 2 night games, aren't there? Because usually it's supposed to be one for like the East Coast teams and one on the West Coast. Is this legit or is it like the site glitching up or something like that? Since we saw what happened earlier. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Count all the teams. 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 23. Nope, all 32 are there. So it must be in the case that this year they're just doing 1 game instead of 2. That's what they've been doing since 2006. That's kind of weird. And also, not really liking Ravens at Raiders for Monday night. Just not for me. God, like Seahawks, Colts, Steelers, Bills, Browns, Chiefs, Packers, Saints. Those would make better Monday nighters. All right, off to week 2. See the first Thursday night game. Giants at the football team. That'll be cool since they both went right down to the wire last year. That 1 game in November. Patriots at Jets. Broncos at Jaguars. Bills at Dolphins. The Dolphins had the first 2 games to start off the year, just like last year. Remember last year they were at the Patriots and hosted the Bills? Just like again this year, at the Patriots and hosting the Bills. Incredible. 49ers at Eagles. Rams at Colts. Wow, the Colts got a tough start to the year. Both NFC West teams. Raiders at Steelers. Ooh, that's going to be a tough start for the Raiders. At the Ravens and... I'm hosting the Ravens and at the Steelers. Bengals at Bears. Texans at Browns. Saints at Panthers. Vikings at Cardinals. Falcons at Buccaneers. All right, Titans at Seahawks, Cowboys at Chargers. Wow, Chiefs at Ravens Sunday night. So Ravens getting a big start here. After last year's Monday night game, I don't really know if I would consider that really good for a Sunday nighter, because that was kind of disappointing. Lions at Packers on Monday night. Wasn't that kind of like a blowout last year when they visited them? This is the third time they've had Monday night at the Packers since 2017. The Giants at football team I like. If it wasn't for how bad the Ravens play against Chiefs last year, I'd probably say this is pretty good. Matchup-wise, it probably is, but not as good as like previous years. Titans at Seahawks would definitely be good. And I don't know about Lions at Packers, since the Lions I think are going to take a giant shit this year without Stafford. All right, week 3, Panthers at Texans. Then Sunday Colts at Sunday Colts at Chiefs. Colts at Titans. I mean, it takes I'm an idiot. That'll be big. Falcons at Giants. Chargers at Chiefs. That'll be big. Bengals at Steelers. Bears at Browns. Ravens at Lions. Saints at Patriots. Cardinals at Jaguars. There we go. This is what I was talking about too. The first game I see on the schedule from 2 years ago. Since the football team did visit the Bills in 2019. Otherwise, they wouldn't play them again until 2023. So there you go. That's the first addition to the 17th games I was talking about that I saw. In the 4 p.m. games, Jets at Broncos. Dolphins at Raiders. That would be pretty big. Maybe that offense should like last time. Seahawks at Vikings. Hopefully we'll get another close one like last year. I'm surprised this ain't a night game. Buccaneers at Rams. That was pretty good. Really? Packers at 49ers? Come on. Last year, this is the third year in a row they played each other. All the games have been blowouts. We saw what the Packers did last year. Come on. I'm not really liking the Sunday night games so far this year. And then Monday night, Eagles at Cowboys. I could have sworn, let's see, the Cowboys crushed the Eagles 37-17 the last Sunday in December, remember last year. Does that really deserve to be Monday night? I don't think so. Yeah. The night games so far have not been really that impressive, other than a few of them. Jaguars at Bengals. Battle between the last two number 1 overall picks the last 2 years. That was the first win the Bengals got too last year, if I remember correctly. That'll be kind of interesting. Titans at Jets. Jeez, Eagles, Andy Reid's third go at his former team. Panthers at Cowboys. Giants at Saints. Browns at Vikings. Lions at Bears. Texans at Bills. Colts at Dolphins. Football team at the Falcons. Then 4 p.m. Seahawks at 49ers. Cardinals at Rams. Steelers at Packers. I'm surprised they didn't make that a night game since they always like to do that. Ravens at Broncos. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Buccaneers at Patriots. Normally I probably would not like that since the Patriots struggled last year. But hey, Brady playing against his former team. That's worth it enough. Just like it was for Peyton when he played the Colts in 2013. That will be sick. I'm surprised they did so early though. Only like, what, week 4? Wow. Thought they would wait a little bit later in the year. Monday night, Raiders at Chargers. I think at the Raiders would have probably been a little bit of a better idea since that one was a lot closer, but not too bad of an idea. We could see how the two teams be against before they take on the Chiefs. Which one's going to be legit? Although I put my money on the Chargers, of course. All right, week 5. Of course, there we go. I was about to say the London games are coming up. Rams at Seahawks. Oh, you know the Seahawks want to get revenge from that beatdown they got in the wild card last year. There's the first London game. Jets at Falcons. Finally, not a Monday nighter since the last 2 times the Jets visited the Falcons. They were Monday night in 2005 and 2013. Lions at Vikings. Saints at the football team. Patriots at Texans. God, that's the 3rd year in a row they've been down there. Dolphins at Buccaneers. Another, Wait, no. I was about to say the 17th game, but that's not correct. All right. Packers at Bengals. Broncos at Steelers for 2nd year in a row. Eagles at Panthers. Titans at Jaguars in the 4 p.m. Browns at Chargers. There's the 17th game, too. Bears at Raiders. Since remember their last time was in London 2 years ago. 49ers at Cardinals. Giants at Cowboys, of course. I'm surprised they didn't put this one on Monday, a night game, because that was pretty close, both games last year. I'm surprised. Sunday night, Bills at Chiefs. AFC Championship rematch last year. That'll be nice. Monday night, ooh, that'll be big. Colts at Ravens. That will be sick. Hopefully it won't be the defensive blowout the Ravens did last year. All right, now off to week 6. Buccaneers at Eagles. I guess they want to milk Brady playing against going up against the Eagles, even though that's a terrible matchup. The Eagles were so bad last year. Then the second London game, Dolphins at Jaguars. Hopefully it won't be the Dolphins destroying the Jaguars like they did on Thursday night last year. Chiefs at the football team. Rams at Giants. Texans at Colts. Bengals at Lions. Packers at Bears. Chargers at Ravens. Vikings at Panthers. 4 p.m. Cardinals at Browns. Surprised that's a 4 p.m.er. Raiders at Broncos. Of course they gotta have Cowboys at Patriots at 4. Even though both teams struggled last year. Really stupid. Seahawks at Steelers on Sunday night. Well, we'll see how one of the best defenses in the league go up against one of the best offenses. Another 17th game, too, since they played each other in 2019. I bet Big Ben will want to give revenge since they were the team that knocked him out of the season 2019. And then Bills at Titans on Monday night. Remember when the Titans crushed the Bills on that Tuesday night game last year? Around that time, too. Let's see, week 6. It was week 5. Wait, was it week 5 or week 5 or week 6? I don't remember. It was around that time, though. I don't know about that. They really spanked them hard right there. I don't know about that one. Right? That's another thing they should probably do in the future. Start having like Tuesday and Wednesday games instead to mix it up a little bit. Because that was really cool to have that. Like the only, like a few good things about COVID. Broncos at Browns. Surprised that's a Thursday nighter. Alright, then Panthers at Giants. Jets at Patriots. Chiefs at Titans. I'm surprised that's not 4. Football team at the Packers. Falcons at Dolphins. Bengals at Ravens. Hey, there you go. Lions at Rams. Stafford going against his former team. Eagles at Raiders. Texans at Cardinals. Bears at Buccaneers. Ugh. The only reason they probably give it that is because it was close last year. Colts at 49ers? I know the 49ers had a lot of injuries last year, yes, but I don't know about that one. I'm not really a fan of that one. Saints at Seahawks on Monday night. Now we'll see how the Saints will play without Breeze. But hey, we saw what happened when the Saints last played the Seahawks without Breeze. They fucking killed the Seahawks. Remember when Bridgewater played 2 years ago? Alright, then week 8. So you get Packers at Cardinals on Thursday night. Interesting. Let's see if the Packers don't choke like they always seem to do against the Cardinals, remember. Bengals at Jets. Like the two... Yeah, no. The Jaguars are the last two. Jaguars and Bengals are the last 2 worst teams. Getting that all mixed up. Titans at Colts. Rams at Texans. I'm surprised that's not 4 p.m. or Steelers at Browns. Eagles at Lions. 49ers at Bears. Panthers at Falcons. Dolphins at Bills. I'm surprised both their games were not later on since both Dolphins and Bills were really good. That's surprising. Patriots at Chargers for the second year in a row. Jaguars at Seahawks. Football team at the Broncos. Buccaneers at Saints. Okay, I'm surprised they're doing that late. Okay. Cowboys at Vikings on Sunday night since last year's was close. The last few years they've played, they've been close. It's not too bad of an idea. And they're not that far off from competitiveness. Now this is weird. Giants at Chiefs? What the fuck is that? Giants at Chiefs? You're putting up the best team in the league last year record-wise with a 6-10 team that... Remember they started off 0-5 last year? Hell, the football team would probably make a little bit more sense than that. That's a strange one. That's just too weird. That'll probably be a shiver by the time we get down there. Jets at Colts. Jets at Colts on Thursday night. The Colts destroyed the Jets. Why? The Titans or Texans would probably be a better idea. Come on. That's not a good idea at all. The Jets will get killed by the Colts. Falcons at Saints. Broncos at Cowboys. Finally not a 4 p.m. or Thanksgiving for those two. Patriots at Panthers. Vikings at Ravens. Browns at Bengals. Hey, that was a close one last year. That'll be interesting. Bills at Jaguars. Texans at Dolphins. Raiders at Giants at 4 p.m. Chargers at Eagles at 4. Again, I just don't get why they're obsessed with putting the Eagles in so many like late games when they're just terrible. Now that's a surprise. Packers at Chiefs not being a Sunday nighter. That's really surprising. So they made it Sunday night 2 years ago when I didn't think it was deserved at all since the Packers went 6-9-1. Now here they are as the 2 best teams in the league and they don't give them the Sunday nighter. Facepalm. Cardinals at 49ers. Titans at Rams on Sunday night. Okay, that would be interesting. One of the best offenses going up against one of the best defenses. That would be cool. And then Monday night. at Steelers. Oh my god. Well, Bears, unless the Steelers decide to choke, well, that would be an interesting thing. Even though I don't think it's a good matchup. What's going to happen? Well, the Bears somehow luck themselves in a win, which, hey, wouldn't be too much of a surprise since, after all, remember, the Steelers always like to choke against teams that are inferior to them. That's been the case for several years. And, of course, the second straight night game between these two when they visit the Steelers. All right. Clear my throat. Now, we're already halfway through now. Let's get to Week 10. Ravens at Dolphins. Remember when the Ravens destroyed the Dolphins 2 years ago? Now, thankfully, the Dolphins have gotten much better since then, so this will actually be kind of interesting to see, maybe. Then the 1 p.m.ers, Jets at Bills. No, I got them all mixed up. Bills at Jets. I'm surprised Buccaneers at football team isn't higher up. The choke. Let's see what happens this time in the rematch. Falcons at Cowboys. Saints at Titans, another 17th game. Jaguars at Colts. Lions at Steelers. Browns at Patriots. Vikings at Chargers, the other 17th game I was talking about for 4 p.m. games. Panthers at Cardinals. Eagles at Broncos. Seahawks at Packers, that'll be interesting. Chiefs at Raiders for the second year in a row on Sunday night. Now, that one at least, now both games last year were close, so I'm not going to really complain about that one. That's a fair one. Rams at 49ers. The 49ers have pretty much spanked the Rams the last few years. And I mean, they did a pretty damn good job beating the Rams last year. Maybe if it was at the Rams, it would be a little bit more okay. But at the 49ers, I don't really like that one. Oh, wait till Week 14 for Payne? Well, we'll see. We'll get to Week 14 eventually. As we're coming up next week, I believe, is Thanksgiving. Patriots at Falcons. This is Thursday night, so this is the second year in a row that they want to schedule a rematch for a Super Bowl, although the Falcons and Patriots already had their rematch in 2017, so it's not special. Interesting Thursday night, though. Saints at Eagles. Geez, you got one if they'll get a revenge for when Jalen Hurts wrecked them. Dolphins at Jets. Football team at the Panthers, so Riverboat Ron going up against his former team again. I'm surprised this ain't a later night game or something. Colts at Bills. That playoff game last year was pretty damn good between them. They should have done that for a night game. Lions at Browns. 49ers at Jaguars. Texans at Titans. Packers at Vikings. Ravens at Bears in the 4 p.m. Bengals at Raiders. Cardinals at Seahawks. Cowboys at Chiefs. Of course, it has to be a 4 p.m.er. Sunday night, Steelers at Chargers. Well, hope the Chargers don't shit the bed like they did against the Steelers last time when they played 2 years ago on Sunday night. And then Monday night. This is actually a game I thought would be a good idea for kickoff game even though with the bad record. Giants at Buccaneers, second year in a row they play on Monday night. Because remember, the Giants and Buccaneers, despite the Giants being a terrible team the last several years, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 straight games the Giants and Buccaneers have played each other in a year. They've all come right down to the wire. Like even last year, for God's sake, when the Giants, remember, they almost they almost tied the Buccaneers going to OT. So that would be an awesome one for Monday night, despite the Giants' terrible record. I would have rather had that for the kickoff game than the Cowboys. All right, Week 12. Let's see the Thanksgiving games. Please don't be bad this year. God, the pain. So, start off, Bears at Lions. The Bears have played the Lions 3 of the last 4 Thanksgiving games. Give the fucking someone else a chance for once. The Bears have oversaturated their appearances on Thanksgiving. Then the Raiders at Cowboys. Let's see, the Raiders last played... The last time the Raiders did visit... No, the last 3 straight times the Raiders visited the Cowboys, it's a Thanksgiving one. That's getting annoying, but at least it's been 8 years since the Raiders, I believe, been on Thanksgiving. Then, how about... This is a little bit interesting. I think this is the first time the final Thanksgiving game is an outer conference matchup. Bills at Saints. That actually might be not as good as it was before, since I think the Saints are going to struggle a bit this year, but that's not a bad idea. Although the one problem though is they both played recently in Thanksgiving. Remember, Bills played the Cowboys in 2019, and the Saints played the Falcons 2 years in a row in 2019 as well. So, not really a fan of most of these Thanksgiving games. For me, a Thanksgiving game, I want to see teams that haven't been playing on Thanksgiving in a long time. Like one team, I don't think any of them play each other. One team, even though record-wise I know they're going to shit about, The Jaguars should be one of the teams for Thanksgiving. They've never played on Thanksgiving. Their 26-year history. That's a team I want to see end their drought. I want droughts to end on Thanksgiving, not just necessarily matchups. I'm surprised this ain't a night one, too. Buccaneers at Colts. Jets at Texans. Eagles at Giants. Panthers at Dolphins. Which is funny because I think in the last time the Panthers visited the Dolphins in 2013 was around this week. Titans at Patriots. Let's see if the Patriots can get their revenge on the Titans from the wild card game last year. Ooh, Steelers at Bengals. Remember that? Monday Nighter last year when the Bengals absolutely destroyed and humiliated the Steelers. That was so funny. The 17th game, Falcons at Jaguars. Chargers at Broncos. Oh, here we go, 4 p.m. games. Chargers at Broncos. Rams at Packers. We'll see how they do. That'll be cool. Vikings at 49ers. Sunday night, Ravens at Browns. It's a good matchup, but the problem is it's at the Ravens and not at the Browns. Dude, do you remember the Ravens destroyed the Browns week 1 last year, 38-8 when they host them? And then when they visit them on Monday night, that was that 47-42 game. Why not do it at the Browns? The Ravens had now, let's see, I think it was Sunday night hosting the Chiefs, Monday night hosting the Colts. I know they were Thursday night at the Dolphins, so they've got 3 home games already on nighttime. Why not give it to the Browns instead? It's a good matchup, but just the wrong team's hosting. And then Monday night, Seahawks at the football team. I'm trying to remember how, because they played last year, remember, and the Seahawks beat them. I can't remember how the score was, though. I think it was a defensive struggle, so I'm not fully sure what I had to say about that one. Maybe like, not going to shit on it, but not going to praise it either. All right, week 13, and of course, Cowboys at Saints, as they always do for the Thanksgiving games. The next Thursday night game, they have teams that play on Thanksgiving play each other after that. Well, we'll see. We're going to get there eventually. Because that is another thing. Just like I always complain about when they do the Ravens and Bengals like the last week for like the last 10 years. That's always been the case, and it's annoying too. Alright, Giants at Dolphins in their 17th game. Alright, Colts at Texans. Vikings at Lions. Eagles at Jets. Broncos at Chiefs. That was a good one last year. I'm surprised it's not higher on the list. Cardinals at Bears. Chargers at Bengals. Buccaneers at Falcons. Here we go, 4 p.m. games. Football team at Raiders. Jaguars at Rams. Ravens at Steelers. Ugh. Now, it's a big rivalry and all that, but the Ravens game, remember, that was originally supposed to be on Thanksgiving. That game last year, the almost Thanksgiving game, was crap. That would make better sense to be at the Ravens since that went right down to the wire. Monday night, 49ers at Seahawks. Sunday night, 49ers at Seahawks. No. Kind of like the Ravens and Brown one, but a worser one since I don't think this is a good matchup. If they're going to do this for Sunday night or whatever, have it at the 49ers since that was close. Last year, when the Seahawks hosted the 49ers, they crushed them. So, not really a fan of that one. Monday night, Patriots at Bills. That's good because they went right down to the wire last year. Remember when Cam fumbled it. So, that's not bad. Alright, so someone said Week 14 is pain. Well, let's see how painful Week 14 is, guys. Let's see the pain of Week 14. Thursday night, Steelers at Vikings. Not bad. Alright. Cowboys at football team. 49ers at Bengals, 17th game. Jaguars at Titans. Seahawks at Texans. Raiders at Chiefs. Saints at Jets. Falcons at Panthers. Here we go. Like I said, they have this the 1 p.m. game, but not the Sunday night. This has to be the not the Sunday nighter. This is wrong. If they just flipped the host teams around, that'd be okay. That's just bad. Alright, so Sunday means the 4 p.m. games. Giants at Chargers. Lions at Broncos. Bills at Buccaneers. For the love of God. This is definitely painful. The guy was right. This is pain. Why put... I always complain about this every single year. What is the league's obsession with putting the Bears and Packers in a night game? You do know the Bears are absolute dog shit when they play the Packers, right? Why? I wouldn't even really call it really a rivalry anymore since the Packers always crush the Bears. Rams and Steelers, for example, that makes more sense since it's right down the wire. Just stop. Stop shoving Bears at Packers for a night game over and over and over again. Like I keep saying, every single year. Like literally every single year except for, I think, 2019, a kickoff game. Every single year, they always have the Bears visit the Packers, and the Packers, in almost every single case, crushes them. Stop making this a night game. They should have done Bills at Buccaneers. That would have been an awesome idea. But no, they had to do terrible ideas as always. Why can't they make smart ideas for night games? Come on. Why torture us when we know this is going to be better? And then Monday night, Rams at Cardinals. Rams crushed the Cardinals last year when they visited them. So, at least if they're going to do that, they probably should have done it at the Rams, since that was playoff implication at the line, remember. Not a fan of them doing the at the Cardinals. That was definitely painful seeing that schedule that week, though. God, all right. First night, ooh, Chiefs at Chargers first night. That's gonna be sick. Yeah, that's gonna be cool as hell. We'll see if the Chargers actually show up and actually can dethrone the Chiefs, maybe. And fine enough too. They played each other on Thursday night. I kid you not, 3 straight times. The final, week 15. Remember the 2 years in 17, 18 where they were playing on Thursday night? Both of those were in week 15, just like right here, week 15. I find that incredibly funny. But that's an awesome matchup. Cowboys at Giants, Texans at Jaguars, Titans and Steelers. I'm surprised that's not higher up on the list, since that was a good one. I'm surprised this ain't a night game. I had a funny feeling it might be. Packers at Ravens, Cardinals at Lions, 4 p.m. Bengals at... Wow, only 5 4 p.m. games. That's crazy. 1 p.m. game. Bengals at Broncos, Falcons at 49ers, Seahawks at Rams, Sunday night Saints at Buccaneers on Sunday night. You do remember when the Saints crushed the Patriots 38-3 last year on Sunday night, right? When Brady threw those 3 interceptions. And then remember, Breeze ain't here. This is a terrible idea for Sunday night. The Saints are going to probably be worse, and we saw what they did to the Buccaneers last year. Terrible. Awful idea. And Vikings at Bears, at least they went right down the wire last year. Although I find it incredible that they always have it at the Bears. Let's see. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. This is the 4th time the Vikings were at the Bears on Monday night since 2016, if I remember correctly. Gee, maybe they should do it at the Bears for once? Brain slip up right there. At the Vikings for once? Since I think that wait, was it closer? I'm going to look it up on Wikipedia. Because I know the Monday night between the Vikings last year was a close one, but when they visited the Vikings, was it close? Well, score-wise, but let's see. Vikings. And kind of like a blowout somewhat. I think I would rather it be at the Vikings, though. Because it's getting kind of tiring seeing it. Oh, okay, here's why. So that's what they do. They always do this the final 2 weeks a year where they have games underside. So Jets at Dolphins, football team at Eagles, Raiders at Browns, Panthers at Bills, and Patriots at Colts. Okay. All right, then week 16. There should be, there's still 3 weeks left. All right, so Thursday night, 49ers at Titans. Not really a fan of that. And then Christmas Day, we have 2 games. Browns at Packers. Good. Colts at Cardinals. Could be good, maybe. So that's not bad. Then Sunday, for 1 p.m. games, start off with Giants at Eagles. Rams at Vikings. I would probably have that a little bit higher up. Bills at Patriots. The fucking 4th year in a row. Wait, possibly 5th year in a row that the Bills visit the Patriots to find second. Wait, no, that's right. This is not the second to last week of the year. That's right, because it's next week. But you get what I'm saying. It's way too common for the Bills to visit the Patriots near the end of the year. Buccaneers at Panthers. Jaguars at Jets. This would have been a better idea for Thursday night. The battle between the 2 number 1 picks. Top 2 picks this year. That kind of sucks. Especially since I'm not going to be able to see it all since they're going to force me to watch the Ravens. That sucks. Lions at Falcons. Chargers at Texans. Ravens at Bengals. Then 4 p.m. Bears at Seahawks. Steelers at Chiefs. I'm surprised they didn't shove that to a night game. Broncos at Raiders. The football team at the Cowboys. Dude, the fucking football team crushed the Cowboys both times last year. Do you remember that? 25-3, and then was it like 41-16 on Thanksgiving, where the Cowboys completely imploded in the 4th quarter? Come on! This should not be a night game whatsoever. The Giants one makes more sense than that. And then Monday night, Dolphins at Saints, which is actually what they did Monday night in 2013 when they last played at the Saints. So I find second time they've done this. Not a bad matchup. All right, then week 17, which originally would have been the final week, but remember, we got one extra week now. Can't wait to see the divisional matchups. All right, so Eagles at the football team, Panthers at Saints, Buccaneers at Jets. Wait, hold on a minute. Let me see something really quick. Did I miss any games? Okay, all are all there. All right, so let me go back. Because I remember we saw what week 15 was. All right, so Panthers at Saints, Buccaneers at Jets, Dolphins at Titans. That's going to be an interesting one. Jaguars at Patriots, the first time since the AFC Championship. Raiders at Colts. If they don't get their ass kicked, that would be cool. Chiefs at Bengals. Giants at Bears for the third year in a row. Falcons at Bills. First time there since 2005, since their 13 game was in Toronto. Cardinals at Cowboys. Watch the Cardinals will crush them like they did last year. Then the 4 p.m. games, Texans at 49ers. Broncos at Chargers. Rams at Ravens, 4 p.m. That's not bad. Defensive struggle will probably be. Lions at Seahawks. Sunday night, Vikings at Packers. That would be pretty cool since the Vikings honestly humiliated the Packers last year, even though the score wasn't that far off. That would be cool. And Monday night, Browns at Steelers. But should be the final Monday night game of the year. That will be pretty cool. Although, remember, the Steelers also crushed the Browns in the regular season, just like how the Ravens did. So, it might have been cooler, better if it was maybe at the Browns instead, since that was closer. Just saying. Alright, the final week with the 17th games. Here we go. Let's see our division matchups. Watch, there'll be 8 too. So, here we go. Cowboys at Eagles. Not bad. Packers at Lions. Not bad. Colts at Jaguars. That's the third year in a row, I believe, they've played each other the final week of the year, so I'm not really a fan of that. Football team at the Giants. Bears at Vikings. That's a common one too. Bears at Vikings at the end of the year, so I don't like that. Panthers at Buccaneers. Patriots at Dolphins. Saints at Falcons. Oh my God! Unfortunately, nothing, Jen. It happened for you. The third year in a row, the Titans are at the Texans, which is AIDS. That is bad. Steelers at Ravens. Thank God it's not the Bengals for once. Thank God NFL not doing the Bengals again for the Ravens. Jeez. Jets at Bills. Bengals at Browns. Chargers at Raiders. That would be a big one. 49ers at Rams. Chiefs at Broncos. And finally, Seahawks at Cardinals. That's been a long time since the Seahawks played the Cardinals late in the year. Since 2011, I think. It's always like they visit the Cardinals first. Alright. So that's the schedule, my reaction to it. Now, I wonder if, I'm very curious. I doubt it's up yet. Oh, wrong one. Let's see if the playoff predictions thing is up. For, this year. I might go for each team's individual schedule like I did last year. Let's go for all the, night games first. Start off with the big one, Sunday night, since that's the important one. It's not loading. That's sad. Alright, so, the grades. I'm curious. Let's do it. I'm going to write this down for once. My grade on the, games they picked for Sunday night, Monday night, and Thursday night. Alright, SNF. So, here we go. It's going to be one where I think they got right, like a win. The middle one is going to be where I think they got wrong, like a loss. And the last one's going to be like, I'm indifferent to it, like a tie. Alright, Cowboys at... I don't like how they did this page. I remember it used to be like early in the 2010s, you'd see all of it like in one go. Instead of having to go scroll all the way down here. Maybe I can zoom out? Well, I can barely see the logos. I don't know about you all, but I can somewhat see them still. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. It's still not showing all of them, but it's still better than it was before. Alright. So, Cowboys at Buccaneers, no. Bears at Rams, no. Chiefs at Ravens, I probably would say it'd be good, and I'm sure it'll be a good matchup, but since the Ravens got humiliated last year, fine enough too, week 3. This is the first straight year, too, the Ravens played the Chiefs on week 3. I didn't realize that till just now. I'm going to put that in column. Pags at 49ers, bad. Buccaneers, Patriots, first good one. Bills, Chiefs, good. Seahawks, Steelers, I think I'll put that more in the good column. Colts, 49ers, nah. Cowboys, Vikings, good. Titans at Rams, kind of iffy, but I might lean towards more good. Chiefs at Raiders, good. Steelers, Chargers, I'm more towards Bills at Saints, more because of the Thanksgiving crap I mentioned earlier. The Browns-Ravens one, I'm going to put that in the eh. It's the right matchup for Sunday night, but not at the Ravens. That's like a big, big fuck-up on their part. They should have had it at the Browns instead. Alright, then 49ers Seahawks, no. Bears and Packers, big, big no. Saints and Buccaneers, I'm more towards no. Football team at Cowboys, no. And then Vikings, Packers, good. So, for the Sunday Nighters, I think they got 7 of them correct, 8 of them wrong, and 4 of them indifferent on. Alright, Monday night. Alright, where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Let me count it too, let's see. Because I believe it was... Because remember, they, like I said, they always would do... Wait, maybe the reason why they don't have the 2 Monday night games started years is since there's an extra week. That might be why, because they'd always do, I think it was like 16 Monday night games, but they would have 2 of them the first week, since they don't want to have Monday nights the final week of the year. So that's probably it. Why there's no 2 night games to start off the year. All right, Monday night. Ravens at Raiders, no. Lions at Packers, no. Eagles at Cowboys, definitely no. Raiders at Chargers, good, but I would like if it was at the Raiders instead. Colts at Ravens, that's gonna be big. Bills at Titans, eh. Saints Seahawks, eh. Giants Chiefs, no. Bears at Steelers, no. Rams 49ers, eh. Giants Buccaneers, yes. Seahawks football team, eh. Patriots Bills, I'll lean towards more good, even I'm a little bit not fully sure about that one. Rams at Cardinals, I'll keep it an eh. I was about to say maybe no, but I'll keep it eh. Vikings, Browns, eh. Dolphins, Saints, I'll put that in the good. Browns at Steelers, good, just barely, void eh. So, first Monday night, 6 I think they got right, 5 I got wrong, and 6 are eh. Alright, then Thursday night. Alright, so is that... Yeah, that's all of them. Alright, so... Here we go. Let's see what they got right so far. They got more Monday night right than Sunday night so far. Alright, Thursday night. Giants at football team, yeah. Panthers at Texans, eh. Jaguars at Bengals, that's good. Not really a good matchup in terms of teams, but good matchup with the last 2 overall picks the last 2 years. Rams at Seahawks, I'd probably more towards eh. Jets at Falcons, that's the London game. I'm probably more towards no. Buccaneers at Eagles, no. Broncos at Browns, no. Packers and Cardinals, eh. Jets Colts, no. Ravens Dolphins, yes. Patriots Falcons, no. Cowboys Saints. That's a bunch of games have been right down the wire. Maybe I'll just barely put in the good category. Just barely. Because otherwise it would probably be eh. Steelers Vikings, good. Chiefs Chargers, that's definitely good. 49ers Titans, eh. Browns Packers, I'll put that in the good category. Colts and Cardinals, I think I'll just barely put in the good category. So, looks like in my eyes they got Thursday night more correctly. They got Sunday night bad wrong. Monday night barely got that right. Alright, so I'm going to go for each team's individual schedule. Like I did last year. Let's see. Where do I go by team? Might have to go back to NFL's page. Let's see, I think it was right here and it showed... Here we go, team schedules. Let's go start off with the Buccaneers since they're defending champs. Let's see what they got, again, in order. I don't like how they do this page. Last year, they had all the teams like in grids where you see them all in one go. I wonder if Wikipedia maybe has it updated. Probably not yet. Because that one would be in one grid to see. Ah, yes. Oh, fuck. It's still being worked on, so I can't use that, really. Alright, so let's see how many night games they got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, they got all 5. No surprise. So 3 Sunday nighters, a Monday night, and a Thursday night. No. Yes. No. Yes. And no. So they got like 3 of them wrong. Wish I could see like the whole thing. Let's see if this works again. Oh, God. This is pretty bad. Why can't they have a page that shows everything like in a grid like last year's? That's pretty bad. I mean, it's not a bad matchup against the Cardinals. Alright, so... For me, let's see, I definitely would take the Cowboys out of the kickoff game for the Buccaneers. I would put in either... Since they have to be a home game, I would put in either... Maybe the Bears, since that game last year was close. Maybe the Saints, but... The Giants one, that would be definitely a big one right there, because that game last year. The Bills would also be another one. That would probably be my 2 picks mainly. The Giants and Bills would be my main ones. And then, like, the Saints and... take out the Saints one. I probably would put in, yeah, definitely the Sunday night, remember to place Packers and Bears. So my idea would be, the night games would be against the Bills, the Giants, the Patriots, that's free. And then the final 2, probably the Colts, and maybe the last one would go to either the Saints, or the football team, or the Bears, or the Rams. Like one of those 3. Alright. Okay, this is the Buccaneers page. Let's go check out the... Reload. Looks like the site's broken right now to update it. Now let's check. Ugh, why is the Bears and the football team's logos look so terrible without their outlines? Oh, God, that's terrible. Ugh. Let's check the Chiefs, see if they got their 5 games, of course. There's a preseason. See, of course, Sunday night at the Ravens. Let me zoom out. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, there you go. All 5. Alright. Keep Chargers. I would keep the Raiders. I would get rid of the Giants. Keep the Bills in. And keep... I don't know about the Ravens. I probably would rather it be the Browns they play on Sunday night instead of the Ravens. And for that last game, to replace the Giants one, probably the Packers. That's what I probably do. But the other 3 were good. I'm curious. Oh, it's week... Oh! Oh, how's... Wow, I got that wrong. I thought Chris Schwartz said it was week 2. I mean, I'm week 3 earlier. Well, I was incorrect when I said earlier the Chiefs and Ravens 3 straight years in a row where they play in week 3. That's incorrect. Although it's pretty close. Okay, they got 3 straight home games, I see. Wow, 3 of their last 4 on the road. That's going to be tough. The Chiefs, at least their night games aren't as egregious. Oh, Gavin, what are you crying about now? You're complaining about me complaining when all you do is complain. Alright, let's see the Bills night games. Again, how many they had. Chiefs, Sunday night, Monday night Titans. Sunday night Thanksgiving Saints, Monday night Patriots. Surprisingly, the Bills don't even have 5 night games. I'm surprised about that one. Alright, like I said, I would put the Buccaneers in for a night game, take out the Saints. I'd keep the Patriots in. I probably wouldn't pick it, but it's not, like, too bad. Titans one I would take out. Chiefs I keep in. Even though it wasn't that really impressive, but maybe I would put the Steelers in to replace one of the games. Oh, the Colts one too. Yeah, I would probably give the Colts one a night game too, because that was really good. Alright. So far, the Chiefs one really wasn't too bad. Go through the Packers now, the NFC runner-ups again. Like I did last year, I'm going through like the Super Bowl champs and the runner-ups and then all that. So let's see, Monday night Lions, Sunday night 49ers, Thursday night Cardinals, Sunday night hosting the Bears, and then Sunday night hosting the Vikings. Okay, well, I would keep the Vikings in, even though I probably wouldn't pick it. Definitely taking out the Bears. The Cardinals one I'm a little bit iffy on. Definitely taking out the Lions and the 49ers. Instead, I would probably end for those free games maybe the Saints. Although that one wasn't really that good last year, so maybe not. Steelers, I'm surprised that didn't get a night game. That would probably be a better option. I don't know about the football team. The Chiefs one, I'm surprised the Chiefs didn't get a night game between them. That's another one they should have done. Seahawks, that's another one that would be cool. Right down to the wire. Rams, that would be a cool one. Ravens, Browns. Like, there's so many other options. Honestly, the Packers have so many damn good options. It's hard to pick which is what to do. Alright, so I guess go off to the other playoff teams. So, divisional round. Saints. Honestly, I don't even think the Saints probably deserve that many night games since they're going to probably not play as good this year. Let's see how many they got. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, they really are low near the end. They got all 5, though. Take out the Buccaneers. Take out the Bills. Okay, yeah. Or maybe take out the Buccaneers one and have it host instead, since that was a little bit more interesting than that one last year. Titans one, that could be good. Maybe the Eagles, possibly? Even though their Eagles are so bad since Jalen Hurts embarrassed them last year, that's a possibility. Just maybe. That's pretty much it. Saints don't really have that many good options for a night game this year, sadly for them. Especially since, like I said, I think they're going to struggle. Well, good for you, Carno. That's if you can even go, too. Maybe you'll meet Mayumi there, too, since her family always goes to their games. Alright, so then... Oh, the Browns. Let's see how much the Browns got screwed over, because I didn't see them really getting much night games. Which is funny, because the Browns are, like, such a popular team. Remember in 2019 when they got, like, 4 night games when I didn't think they were deserved? I only saw, like, 2 times of a night game this year. Let's see. At 1, 2, 3. Possibly maybe 4, because that Raiders one could be a night game possibly. Yeah, honestly, the Browns kind of got a little bit screwed. The Ravens one, they need to flip that. They should be at the Browns, not at the Ravens. Steelers one, I think that maybe should be at the Browns too, since that was closer. Packers, I'm surprised that couldn't be a night game. Bengals honestly should maybe be a night game again too, since both their games were offensive shootouts right down to the wire. She's not a metalhead, I don't think, but definitely a Pokemon fan. Broncos I wouldn't add. Charter would probably make more sense. And the Chiefs, I'm surprised I didn't get a night game. Alright, then the Ravens next. So Ravens being on the fucking Bills and Browns kind of got screwed in terms of night games. I think the Ravens had all 5 because they got started off big. Remember, Raiders, Chiefs, Colts. That's 3 right there. Thursday night Dolphins, Sunday night the Browns. Yeah, they got all 5. That's a problem too because the Ravens have such good opponents too they could play. I'm surprised the Steelers aren't a night game. Should have been at the Browns instead for Sunday night. Thursday night the Dolphins. I wouldn't probably pick that, but it's not too bad. Colts one, that's going to be awesome. The Raiders one, I would take out. The Chiefs, I probably would take out too. So it's like, 1 would be flipped. 2 would be taken out. I'd probably put in the Steelers. And maybe the Rams or Packers. Alright, then we'll check on the Rams. Alright, let's see. Yeah, that was bad. Sunday night hosting the Browns. Bears stuff, that's bad. 2, 3, 4, 5. And they got all 5 of their night games, of course. I don't think they deserve 5 of them, though. I mean, they were good, but they're not that good. But, of course, we all know the only reason why they got 5 games, Raiders, Los Angeles. Who cares if they're not that good enough? Don't know about the Cardinals one. Definitely not a fan of the 49ers one. That should be flipped. Titans one's okay. Seahawks, eh. The Bears one, definitely no. I mean, I really do wish this thing would have it set to, so you could see all the teams in one Go 7 to scroll up and down, because this is pretty bad. Because I tried to look at how many have home and away games like back-to-back, but I can't see that because all the games aren't showing up for me to see. Alright, next playoff team, Steelers. I'm doing order when they lost, as you can see. I'm sure the Steelers are going to get 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Managed to squeeze in the 5th one. Of course, the Steelers are going to always have their 5th games. Seahawks don't play the Chargers this year, though, so they play next year. Monday night. Browns, like I said, I think I'd have it at the Browns instead. I'm surprised that Ravens ain't a night game, Chiefs ain't a night game, Titans ain't a night game. Chargers I'd take out. Probably the Vikings I probably would take out, maybe 2. Definitely Bears taken out. That's bad. That was very bad. Sunday night, I guess I'd keep it. I'm surprised Packers ain't a night game. Bills either. Nope, looks like the site's still... Oh, wrong one. And that's sad, because remember last year I actually did my own prediction too after the week. But it looks like I'm not going to be able to do it right here since the site's not loaded. And then, of course, the Bears, which we know are going to have 5 games probably, even though we know for a fact they do not deserve it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, not 5, huh? Okay. Still don't deserve all the games they got, though. Monday night hosting the Vikings. I swear, that one is so AIDS. I don't for life me get why they are so obsessed with shoving Bears and Packers down the throat when we know the results already going into it. Same goes for Monday night. That's going to be ass, too. And the Rams one, that's just bad. Put in, maybe a night game at the Buccaneers, since that game last year was close. Maybe the Cardinals? Although not really, since they both were like the teams that almost got into the playoffs. The Bears took their spot. Vikings are okay. But other than that, like, only like 1, maybe 2 games I think they deserve. But not the, like, 4 they're getting. They're bad games they picked. Alright, then up the Titans. I saw the Titans had a lot of night games, I think. Oh my god, this is worse! This is worse than our sites. It doesn't even show the logos or anything. That's bad. Oh my god. Monday night, of course, hosting the Bills. Sunday night, Rams. Thursday night, hosting 49ers. Wow, only 3. Dolphins one, I'd probably take out over the 49ers. Put the Steelers in. Maybe put the honestly, maybe the Texans should have a night game between the Titans, since both their games went right down to the wire last year in offensive shootouts, remember? Rams want to keep. Colts, maybe they should have a night game with the Colts, too, since they fought for the division, remember, last year. Although their games were blowouts, so that may be the reason why. Don't like the Bills one, since they crushed the Bills last year. Alright. Then, let's see. Who lost next? Oh, the football team. Okay, this is much better than on the site. Much better. On a shorter grid to see. Alright, so let's see. 1, 2, 3. So 3 night games. Well, I mean, they are a team with a losing record, so it's not too much surprise they only got 3 of them. But the Cowboys one, no. The Seahawks one, I'm still a little bit iffy on. What should be is maybe instead a night game maybe against the Buccaneers. And that's honestly it. Other than the Buccaneers and the Giants, those are like the only ones I can see being okay options. Alright, then the next team after the... Oh, Seahawks. They had a lot of night games too, I remember. 1, 2, 3. Wow, 3 back-to-back night games. Thursday night at the hosting the Rams, and Sunday night the Steelers, and Monday night hosting the Saints. I didn't see that. That was back-to-back-to-back. Yep, Seahawks got all 5 of them. All stuffed in right before the first week of December. Alright. So, let's see, where does it start at? That's actually going to be a tough start for Seahawks, too. I mean, at the Colts, that's going to be tough. At hosting the Titans, that could be tough. At the Vikings, that could be tough. 49ers, that could be tough. Rams, you got embarrassed by the Rams, and at the Steelers. I mean, that's a pretty tough start, possibly. I wouldn't be surprised if the Seahawks had a losing record, maybe, to start off. That's going to be tough. Alright. Let's see, the Colts, because I saw they had a lot of night games, too. Because this is all the playoff teams, too, since the Colts were the last one. Monday night at the Ravens. Sunday night at the 49ers. Thursday night at the the Jets. That's 3 already. Thursday night at the Cardinals. So they have 4. Okay, I would take out the Jets. Take out the 49ers. So that's 2 games. Seahawks and Rams are good considerations. The Titans could be a good consideration even though they both got blown out. The Dolphins one could be a good consideration since they had to fight the Dolphins to get to the last spot. Texans one, that would be good too since remember the Texans one were right down to the wire as well. The Bills, that would be a big one. Buccaneers would be a good one. Yeah, that's pretty much it though. Alright. What team left? Because I don't think I'm going to go through every single one of them, and I want to get off very soon after this. Let's see. Hey, let's check the Dolphins since they almost made the playoffs with their winning record. Let's see how many night games they got. Of course, they got the London one as well. 1. Wow, just 2. Ravens and Saints. Okay, then. Alright. How many night games did the Patriots get? I'm really curious. 1, 2, 3. 3 right off the bat. And Monday night at the Bills, that was okay, I said. Thursday night at the Falcons, I'm not really a fan of that. The hosting the Buccaneers, though, that is big, though. Just because Brady's returning. Other than that, then no. Alright. Ooh, let's check the Chargers out. Let's see the team up and abound to make a run for the playoffs, I think, this year. Monday night hosting the Raiders. Sunday night hosting the Steelers. Thursday night hosting the Chiefs. Wow, all 3 of their games are at home. But no, not all of them. Other than the Steelers one are bad matchups. Oh, God. Of course. I'm curious. Let's see how many games they gave the Giants, Eagles, and Cowboys, even though they mostly don't deserve probably any of them. Of course, how much you want to bet the Cowboys got 5 games? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. All 5, and they don't deserve that many. Oh, God. This is just cringe. Like I said, I swear, the Cowboys can go 0-16, and they still will find some way to get 6 games, even though who the hell wants to see an 0-16 team playing night games 5 times a year? Alright, the Giants, I'm sure they're going to get too many. 1, 2, 3. Wow, only 3. Huh. Honestly, they don't deserve 5 games either, but between the Giants or Cowboys getting 5 games, I'd rather have the Giants since they had more interest to them right down to the wire, unlike the Cowboys who were just dead from the very start. Let's see, I definitely would keep the Giants Buccaneers one. That was a good one. The Chiefs one, that's bad. Take that out. Football team, that's good. Let's see, Eagles. How many did you get? 1, 2. Wow! Only 2 for the Eagles. The NFL actually had a brain for once and only gave a team, honestly, still more than deserved, but a more fair amount than all 5. Jeez. Let's see how many they gave the 49ers. Let's see how many they gave the Cardinals. I think I'm going to end off soon after this. Let's see, how many did they give the runners to the Super Bowl from 2 years ago? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my God, 5 night games for a 6-10 team. Come on. Titans, one I'm not so sure about. Seahawks, no, it should be hosting the Seahawks. No, go away, don't bug me. Monday night hosting the Rams, no, it should be maybe at the Rams instead. Sunday night the Colts, no. Host the Colts, no. Sunday night host the Packers, no. Jeez, what would they get, like, 3 home games? God. Alright, Cardinals. Oh, jeez, this is, oh God, this is bad. Oh, come on. I swear, NFL, you need to update. Well, this isn't their site, to be fair, but even so, this is just bad. Why can't you have one freaking grid? Also, Cardinals, that's not the Bears logo. That's not the Rams logo either. Oh my God, this is just bad. Like how they have these pages all set up. Alright. Well, that's going to be my reaction. Let's see one more time. Maybe the site works and maybe I'll do my prediction like last year. Because I am not going to write down the shit about my predictions right now without playoff predictions to organize for me. Hell no, I am not going through that. If I do my predictions, it's going to be very abbreviated. And also, if that's the case, let me go load up my NFL 21. Madden NFL 21 pages where I do for my franchise mode. And also, I might see later on tonight, I might try and get OBS. Not OBS. Bandicam on my mother's computer to see what happens if I do that, because otherwise I can't stream, I can't film the series, so I don't know what I'm gonna do when it comes to the franchise mode where I stream it. I might have to, if I get Bandicam to work, I might have to just stream it, film it the rest of the way like I do the PSP series until I can get the desktop fix. Alright, so I think did some teams get their logos updated? No. Let me try and reorganize it based on how they did in real life from 2020. Because I'm not doing like any records or anything. I'm not going to do like my own predictions like in terms of record. Just like a general opinion. Or thought, at least. The projector of what everyone's going to do. It's going to take a bit to write down. I remember all the stuff off the top of my head. I would hope if I go back to that site, it would just work. Which I might do in a second. No, I didn't want to put the stupid Titans logo up there. Is it working? Why are you down tonight? Like, God. I remember last year after I did my reaction to schedule, I was able to make it right then and there. But no, it won't even load. No. Oh, 8-8. Maybe I'll even do like a color code of what I think the teams are going to do in terms of, do I think they're going to get better or worse overall? Up football team and Giants. Okay, Finally, the NFC West. Alright, so that's how every team did in 2020. Give it one more try. Looks like it's going to be a cunt. Unfortunately. Alright. So, for 2021, we'll start in the order of the best to worst team in each conference, AFC to NFC, East, North, South, West, and all that. This order, pretty much. So that's what I've been saying pretty much for the last several months. So in the AFC East, Bills, I think, are going to be around the same. I don't know how much they can really improve on, so I'm going to keep it as that. Dolphins, I'm not sure of, because they kind of overachieved, and I don't know how they're going to deal with Tua or all that, because that was really bad how they handled the Tua situation last year. So I got a pretty bad feeling that the Dolphins, I think they might regress this year, not go back to like around 500, sub 500 like the Patriots, but I'm just not sure. Patriots, I also am not sure about them. Was last year a fluke, or are they going to get back in the playoff position? I just don't know. Jets, I definitely think they're going to improve. I mean, when you go 2-14, it's pretty rare that you're going to do that bad again, or even worse another year. So I definitely think they're going to improve, but not probably by much. Steelers, I think, are going to regress. Because remember how bad they were at the end of the year? They started off 11-0, but then they went 1-4 the final remaining games of the year, where they just barely beat the Colts, and then they got crushed by the Browns. Yeah, that team was way overhyped and just way exceeded expectations. So, no, I think they're going to regress. The AFC North will go, in my eyes, to either the Ravens or the Browns. And I probably lean towards more the Ravens, because the Browns, their defense is still kind of bad. And remember, they allowed more points than they scored. When you're an 11-5 team that allows more points than you score, that's not a good sign. I'm not sure if the Browns are going to improve or not either. Like, I'm really, iffy on the Browns. I don't think the Ravens are going to probably improve their record probably much either, although they played pretty good for their 11-5 record. But I lean towards the Ravens getting the AFC North and doing better. And the Bengals, I think they'll probably improve, but probably not by too much, because they're still got a long way to go. And it's also tough, too, when you're in a division with 3 playoff teams. That's very difficult to do good. Alright, so let me code it up like this. Alright, then the AFC West. The Titans and Colts, I think they're both going to kind of struggle from this last year. The Titans, the problem is, their offense is really good, but their defense is absolutely garbage, and I actually think it's going to hurt them in the end. I think they're going to do worse record-wise. I also am not fully sure on the Colts either, because mostly because of Wentz. Not sure if that was the right move or all that. So I think they're going to struggle too and not play as good, but I still think they're going to win the division over the Titans, because at least the Colts are balanced, unlike the Titans. But I think they're both going to not play as good for right now. Texans, I would say they're going to improve, but I mean, look how well Watson played last year. And they still only won 4 games, so I mean, if they played that badly for how well Watson played last year, what makes you think they're going to get any better? So I really don't know. So, Jaguars, I definitely think they're going to improve. When you're 1-15, there's nowhere else to go but up, unless you're the Browns in 2017. Chiefs, they did not play that good last year compared to 2019. I think they're going to regress, especially since 14-2 is hard to replicate and beat again. So I think they're going to do worse, but they'll probably win the division still. Raiders are a confusing wild card. I really don't know. Their defense is garbage. Their offense is good, but this is the second year in a row where they had a big lead. I mean, they had a pretty good record, like near the middle end part of the year, but then they choked. Remember in 2019 when they were 6-4, and then they finished in 7-9. Last year, 6-3, went 8-8. So I really, really, really don't know what to say. Now, Chargers, on the other hand, Chargers, I think are going to massively improve. I think they're going to be, between who I think will be second to Chiefs, I'm putting my money on the Chargers more than the Raiders. Broncos, I think they're probably going to be around the same as they are right now. The football team, the only thing I have concern about the football team is their QB, which, that's like a really big question mark. Are they going to improve, or was last year really overachieving? I just don't know. Giants are also a question mark. I don't know if they're going to necessarily improve or not. The Cowboys definitely, I think, are going to improve. The main reason they went 6-10 is because they didn't have Dak. I think if they had Dak, they probably would still win the division. So I definitely think they're going to play better just by having him as long as he stays healthy. And they'll probably win the division because of him. And I think the Eagles will probably do better, but probably not by much. I could see the division winner still only being like around 500, maybe 9-7, maybe lucky 10-6 for right now. Packers, as long as Aaron Rodgers still there, they're going to probably be around the same. I don't have too much higher or lower expectations. Bears, I think, are going to do worse. Honestly, they overachieved how they played last year. So I think they're going to do worse. Oop, somehow mixed up with the Vikings and Lions. Vikings, I don't know. It's going to come down to their defense playing better. Lions, the Lions, especially without Stafford, I think they're going to do much worse. I think they're going to be like one of the worst teams in the league in terms of record. Saints, like I said earlier, I think they're going to regress since they don't have Breeze, and who knows how famous Winston or Taysom Hill will play at. Buccaneers, I think they're going to massively improve. I think they're going to easily run away with the NFC South and possibly even get home field advantage maybe. Panthers, I don't know. They're a wild card. I just don't know what to say about Darnold. Falcons, I think, are going to improve. Especially since they're not going to I don't think maybe choke as many games they did last year. Seahawks, I think they're going to actually regress a bit because that's a tough mark to beat at 12-4. The Rams, if Stafford plays just good, he doesn't even need to play great, just play good like he normally does, I think they can improve and maybe win the NFC West. Cardinals, I think, will improve, but I'm still a little bit suspect on that. And the 49ers, I think, are going to improve as long as they don't get injuries. So the NFC West will be definitely interesting to see. That's my general breakdown. Now, for playoff teams, I'm not going to do like scenes or anything since I'm not sure. I'm just going to go by division wildcard. So the AFC East, definitely going to be Bills. I love how I copied it and it don't paste it. Why is it not Why is it not copying? Oh my god. What about down here? Oh, so you'll do it down there, but you won't. Oh my god. Alright. This playoff grid is not going to work for me. So we'll make a new one. 4 grids. Yeah, that'll do. And we're going to... Wait, no, that's bad. No. There we go. Alright, merge these two together. Alright, as I said, AFC East I think is going to easily go to the Bills. AFC North, I'm leaning towards the Ravens more than the Browns. I don't think the Steelers are going to repeat. The AFC South, I think it's going to be the Colts. AFC West is the Chiefs. And for the wild card, definitely I think the Browns could be good enough to get one of them. There's like so many good teams in the AFC that could possibly get 10. It's really tough to think. Like, there's the Dolphins, there's the Steelers still, the Titans, the Chargers, then you got the Raiders maybe, the Texans you don't know about, the Patriots. Well, I do think the Chargers are going to definitely get one of them, too. I think the Chargers are going to make it in. For that last spot, I probably would go towards either the Dolphins or the Titans. And although I think both are going to struggle, I probably align towards maybe the Titans getting the one spot, where their offense being just enough. Now, the NFC. NFC East, I think will be Cowboys easily. NFC North, Packers. NFC South, Buccaneers. And NFC West, like I said, if Stafford plays good, I think the Rams could actually contend for it. Because the Seahawks, all they got is Wilson. They got that terrible defense. And he kind of struggled near the end of the year, too. So, as long as Stafford plays good, I think the Rams can get it. Now, for the wild card, I still think the Seahawks would be good enough to get one of the playoff spots. This is a tough one, too. It's tough. I think maybe the Saints will do just good enough to still get into the playoffs, but I think they're not going to do good enough to get to the division. And, like, the last spot, like, I'm torn between the Cardinals, 49ers. I don't know about the football team. I don't think anyone in the NFC East unless they win the division. Bears are going to do worse. The Vikings, I'm not sure of. You know what? I'd probably just take a flip off the top of my head. I think I'll just say 49ers. I probably would normally say Cardinals, but the 49ers didn't play it bad for a 6-10 team. It was mostly due to injuries. And if they don't have the injuries, I think they could be right back in there. All right. So those are my teams I think are going to make the playoffs for right now. Bills, Ravens, Colts, Chiefs, Cowboys, Packers, Buccaneers, Rams winning their divisions. And the Browns, Chargers, Titans, Seahawks, Saints, and 49ers being wildcard teams. Man, I really wish I could do a playoff thing, but like I said, stupid site's not loading, which is very, very aggravating. Alright, so that's going to wrap it up here. Oh, and one more thing before I wrap up the stream. As I meant, I'm sure anyone who follows my NFL stuff a lot, you know about the NFL Theory series I do, right? Well, I have a new episode coming up soon. It's going to be a 4-part series, and it's going to be done over 5 days. And unfortunately, due to me being busy, a bunch of these nights come up, like tonight, what I had to do with the stream. If I get up in time, it won't be until next Monday when it's up. When I start uploading the videos. We'll publish them next Monday. But as planned, 4 videos from Monday to Friday, which is going to be next week, hopefully. So, keep an eye on that. I might later on tonight do my Madden 09 series, since I haven't touched it since I did the Eagles-Patriots Super Bowl. And I also might go see if I can install Bandicam on my mother's computer to see if it runs well enough to film, because some reason, like this is even the case on the desktop. The OBS does not run like a lot of games really well. Like BeamNG, for example, OBS does a terrible job filming BeamNG. But for some reason, Bandicam runs pretty damn well. Now, the only problem is I can't stream with Bandicam I know of, and I can't really use the mic yet. It's, like, inconsistent. So, I don't know. But hopefully I could do it. Maybe if I get Bandicam to work, maybe I'll just have to film the Madden 21 series until I can stream again on the desktop, which, of course, can't do that unless I get a new graphics card. Alright, so this is the 6th year in a row I've done this. Wow, I still can't believe I've done this for this long. It was fun, although, as always, the NFL always keep getting a bunch of games wrong for night games, although they get some of them right, too, as we saw, based upon my predictions. It's more like they got Thursday night right, Monday night less right, and Sunday night they got the worst right. They got more games I thought wrong than I did correct. Alright, so that'll wrap up the night. See you guys another time.